Our team went to the Winchester Science Centre to speak with Peter Rogers about sustainable acoustics and to check out the sound, hearing and vibration exhibition.
So Winchester Science Centre is a very prominent building in the area, and it is a wonderful cathedral of science. And the CEO, Ben Ward, came to talk to me as a local acoustician and ask how we could perhaps improve the experience of visitors in the centre. And it started a conversation which has led to where we are today, which is a fabulous space which is made better for those in the experience, and acoustics is central to that. So sustainable acoustics, combining and smashing together two concepts that really are the future of the way that we really need to be thinking about acoustics. Acoustics is relating to the study of sound and vibration, and sustainability is focusing on using acoustics to make things better for the future generations. So that's the simple idea, and put in a bit more detail, if you consider each of the pillars of sustainability, so people, planet, place, profit, you can then think about many ways in terms of how you can use acoustics to achieve that better outcome. Sustainable acoustics is important to me because I first of all think of my children and the fact that I want them to be in a better world, and I want to use what I know in terms of skills to be able to help that happen. And it's wonderful to use acoustics and the knowledge of acoustics to make things better for the next generation, whether it's through school design or whether it's through experiences like this or many things. There's so many ways we can help them.
Well, I'm currently in an ear. We're here at our new exhibition floor. So this is lots of different things to see and do and ways to learn about sound and vibrations, what sound means to us in our daily lives, some of the things that it creates in both land and ocean, man-made and natural sounds. And to do that, of course, you need to start off thinking about the ear.
Got an exhibition which is all about sounds underwater. This is a really lovely way of learning about some of the things that happen underneath the ocean. So this is Humphrey the whale, who's lost at sea. So he's been separated from his pod, and it's a really lovely way for kids to learn about how deep sea animals can actually communicate over really long distances, and that's because sound is able to travel so much further and faster underwater. But it also teaches them a little bit about some of the kind of chaotic sounds that are underneath the water because of man-made sounds as well. You know, what better way to learn about how sound bounces around than through the medium of a giant rocket. So we'll, do you want to come and we'll have a little look what happens inside the magic of this rocket. So in each of its boosters you've got different sort of games and things that kids can and adults can learn about how sound travels and how they can manipulate it. But inside here we have a very echoey chamber. So here you can learn about why sound is different in cathedrals, or in toilets, or why sound wouldn't travel in space. And then we've got another one of my absolute favourites. We've got a big part here which is all dedicated to music and vibrations in that sense. So if you have a little look here, we've got what we like to imagine is Europe's largest guitar. And this is a really great place for kids and adults to understand the vibrations that we use to make sound. So guitar strings, I'm no musician I'm afraid, so apologies for the out of tune, but basically the length of the strings, the thickness of the strings and the tension of the strings will give you different sounds from our guitar. So the kids can have a play on that, and then if they really fancy it they can come around and sneak inside this giant chamber inside the body of the guitar, and you might notice a difference in the sound if people are in here when the strings are plucked, and they can just really get a feel for those vibrations being amplified inside our giant guitar. I'm going to head back out where it's a little bit lighter, but these are just some of my favourites of our brand new sound exhibition.